All right, my powerful YouTube family and friends. This is a girl. This is a girl Miss Bev with another video. Today is Thursday, and I'm so thankful to be here, to be present, and to just talk to you guys again. I did my night video about bullying. I did a lot of research. I went through a got. And boy, on just dessert, mister. What happened? But anyhow, I know a lot of you watched the video, you just didn't respond. There weren't much interaction with that topic. But guys, it is real though. Bullying is a real issue. And again, it's not just kids bullying kids at school, but we know that husbands bully wives, wives bully husbands, parents bully children, and children out there bullying one another. So it's a real topic, but I must admit it was too long, it was too much. I was talking for like an hour plus. And maybe some of you are still watching the video in order to leave your comment. But listen, I'm still grateful. Thanks to Miss Margaret, who she came in this morning. I just said, where's everybody? But she did encourage me and shared, you know, that probably it was just too long. I really, when I looked at the time on the camera, and I said it's over an hour, and it was just like, I said, okay, so a lot of people just tuned out. But most of all, I just wanted to make aware of it, because that little boy who got bullied at school, it's been like, it's quite interesting, you know, okay, it's a big kids with this little kid that was really hurt. But anyhow, I'm here, and today, for the past few days, we know that Hurricane Helena is out and about. We know that we got from the tropical piece of it a lot of flooding here in Jamaica, a whole lot of flooding, lots and lots of flooding. St. Elizabeth had its share. Right here where I am, we didn't get too much. We did get the heavy rains, but didn't reach flooding capacity. That, from my point of view, I know St. Mary, St. Catherine, a lot of places up in, you know, different areas had flooding issues. I think now it's in Florida somewhere. And so we are thankful. We have to be thankful for all things. Again, remember that it's important that if you cannot swim, then we should stay away from these waters when they're running. And I just want to remind us who are returning residents that, as I said, if you're buying property, do not just buy. Maybe, you know, I'm just talking to myself, but I'm saying, understand sometimes you don't know if the property is in a riverbed or has the potential for flooding until the floodwaters come. A lot of people, the property looks good and they quickly buy it because they're just dying to own a house or something in Jamaica. But then when these flood waters come and the rain is heavy and the water has nowhere to go and it starts cutting through your house, then all of a sudden that's a wake-up call and something that you can't change. So that's why I keep saying that, to prevent some of the issues that other people come home and face, just to prevent it, just make sure you know, you get an idea as to what you're buying, where you're buying it, and the securities of it. If you know water is going to be flooding, you can build on a higher, you know, put up higher things so the water can pass through, or you can build your runoff so the water has somewhere to run to. But don't just buy things blindly and happily, and then later on it's a lot of tears and a lot of regrets. All right? So Jamaica is beautiful, but remember, it's a land of wood and water. It's more water than wood. And these rivers sometimes, again, you see the streets flooded and the water have to go somewhere. And in order to get there, it's running where it can. The potholes are noticeable, Some of the potholes are 1 foot deep. A lot of times people just think that, we live wherever and what have you. But know that some of these things are concerning. Some of it you have to take it upon yourself. You'll probably go get stone, fill up them holes and them something to prevent the wear and tear on your vehicle. So it's not easy. It's you want to come home and you want comfort. And sometimes you just have to roll up your sleeve and make some of the comfort become your responsibility. So again, the rainy season now, this is the time for the floods. Holy Parade, I remembered when I was here in 99, and I will share with you a quick story. I'm not going to be long-winded again, because I wanted to watch the videos. I see the channel is growing. We're at now 6,000 something subscribers. God be praised. The other night I looked at it, I was at 5,000 something. I'm saying, Lord, thank you so much for blessing my little channel, and now it's just blossoming and blooming. And I said, God, please continue to bless it. And he's blessing it, guys. I was shocked this morning that regardless of the abandonment of my bullying video, that that I was still getting people were still subscribing. And so I feel good inside. I really do feel good. And I'm just encouraging people my age, younger age, if you have something to share, share it. A poem, a Bible verse, something, share it, because somebody will be blessed. So as I spoke about the rainy season, I was here in 1999. I'll never forget that experience. Came home, got paid. The principal was a little, so the first month I didn't get paid, and when I found out, he went to the office in Brownstown and showed them my paperwork. They said, yes, I was qualified for employment. He hired me, but never left my paperwork. So September finished, didn't get paid. In the middle of October, I said, let me check this out and make sure that everything is, it was before the middle, because I remember they processed my paperwork and I got paid the end of October. So when I reached out to them, they said, well, he did come up with your stuff. He showed it to us, but he never left the paperwork. And the man lied, because you know what happened? I had brought home a printer just like this one. It was like the 3-in-1, the fax, the copier, and the printer. And so I was able to make copies. So I did make copies for him. And so he said, he told me, he said, yes, man, I took the papers in, and it's a good thing, that you had made the copies, because when I went to Brownstone, their copy machine was down. So the copies you made was perfect. Fine, believed him, until I didn't get paid. I reached out to them and they said, the man come with the paperwork, never left nothing. So I had to go up the morning. I took the day off and went up there, and I tell him off so properly. I said, disrespect is lies. When we lie, that's the biggest disrespect for anybody. Tell the truth and let people have an option, but don't lie. And then you feel like you get away with it. And all these days I'm coming in, taking 2 transportation to get there, and getting there and was such a positive, whatever you call it, for them up there. And then to know that you did this to me wasn't nice. And the other teacher, she drove and she took them and went up, and so got paid the end of the October, right? So got my check, man, for 2 months. And now went to Falmouth. She told me how you don't have to go to the bank, but this is the option. You can go to the supermarket, and they'll cash your check for you if you do your grocery shopping there. So we went there. We went to the Jamaica National Building Society, started my little account there, went to we went to eat, and then she went back to school. I said, I'm not coming back. I'm going home. This is what he gets for holding on to my check. Went to the wholesale, pick up my stuff, man. Have my 2 boxes. Went round to the taxi stand, ask this guy to come up and pick up the stuff them. And boy, on our way out of that place, out of Falmouth, wow, rain. The rain just like the heavens open, and the rain was just coming down in buckets. And man, And man, a driver go on and the road just a flood with water just so quickly. And we're him driving, man. And him driving, and a white car was in front of us. And him said, all right, we got around to pass Granville School. And as we got around that corner, the vehicle in front of us, the white car in front of us, stopped. And our driver decided that him said, let me watch what the man are going with. At the time, you know, in the water, you stay in your one gear, your low gear, and just keep going, don't stop. And we were in one of them fancy model cars, the electronic cars. At the time, the station wagons were now electronic. And when him stopped now, for saw the man in front of him, at the time, water, you know, man, when you see water. And when him stopped, the vehicle couldn't start again. And we got stuck in that water just coming down, we were on a little grade, so the water was just coming down. It was quite an experience, you know, man. The water pitching over the gully, and you're hearing the water just pitching over on the right side of the road over there. And we're in the road over here, and one lady, get me out, and I'm going to sit down in a bed. And the man says, sit down, because he needed the weight in the car so the car wouldn't wash over the gully. And we sat there, and the people in the back said, water, we're uncle, you know. We at the front didn't have much because the car is kind of on a grade, so it took us a while to get the water to our ankle. And then I slid out from the front because me couldn't take the water, just keep coming on the windscreen. It just come down. And the heap of water just come up on the windscreen, just come up. That was horrible. And I went to the back. By the time we sit down on the back, I asked, anybody want some crackers or cookies? Or I had little box drinks and stuff for the kids. And the lady in the front who was saying, no, come make we sit down, you're not dead. Let me come out. The man said, you can't come out the water, go wash your way, sit down. And when I asked if they wanted crackers or cookies and something to drink, the lady says, you cannot talk about food in this time, in this kind of way. You talk about, we said, but look, we've been here for a while. If you're hungry, why not eat something to lift up your spirit? But it was, now you can laugh at it, but it was very interesting. Water in some area, you know, especially if water coming down on a hillside on you, it's not easy. Water is a good servant. Water is good for so many things, but it's a bad master, because when the water is in control, there's nothing you can do. But luckily we did get pulled out of the water, out of it, and everything else behind us, backed up all the way probably to Falmouth. Couldn't go nowhere because the road was just flooded with water. And so this truck came and started pulling people out, and the rain subsided and people could move. But a lot of water to navigate that evening. So I think this is the time again, the end of September now, getting to the end, getting into October, November, when the rain, a lot of rain, and a lot of water to deal with. But just be safe, listen to the news. I have, on my laptop, I have the RJR thing on my laptop, and so that's what I listen to keep me up to date. I used to have the clock radio, but it was not giving enough news, so I wasn't getting emergency anything. But with the RJR, I just have the app up on the computer, and I just listen to it. So that's helpful, because it gives you real news in real time. So my family, I love you all. Stay safe during these times. Stay safe always. Always say a prayer. Always be grateful to God. Do not ever be ungrateful. Do not ever let Proverbs 17:13 catches you, because Proverbs 17 verse 13, it says, if anyone returns evil for good, evil will not depart from your house. It says if you repay good with evil, evil will never leave your house. Those who return evil for good will meet their own evil returning. So let us remember to be thankful always, to never ever be ungrateful. Always be thankful. Always remember those who have been there for you and with you. Remember them. Don't you ever turn your back on those who who have been there for you. You know, sometimes we get to positions and we say nobody ever do for me, no, but somebody has done. So let us not be, don't let um, evil enter your house because of ungratefulness. As my grandmother always said, and I think it stems from this, ungrateful is worse than witchcraft. And so please just remember, as we go forth today, help me to celebrate 6,100 subscribers and counting. I think I followed the advice from that video where it says to create the little short videos, and those will help to bring subscribers in if you put the right music that has been viewed millions of times, or if it's music that really, really means something to people, then people will subscribe. So we tried that and it seems like it's working. I don't think I did wave a magic wand for anything. I did the videos for the returning residents from my experiences, and a lot of them have gotten over 1,000. That one video got over 4,000. It was just taking off like a viral thing. But I'm just grateful to God that I came here and things have turned as the channel is related. But I also learned last night that content counts. Content counts. I learned that lesson, that I cannot be long-winded because people get turned off after a while. They're listening to one voice and a monotonous voice, and they will get turned off for a minute. So I learned that lesson, and so I won't do it again. As Miss Mary, thank you so much, Miss Mary Smith. As she mentioned, I could have broken it up in 3 parts, because I did talk about 3 things. I talk about the bullying with the little boy, and what the 7 different types of bullying that is out there. But I also talk about social media's influence on children, and how bullying that can create they can bully on that platform, as well as the home environment as it relates to bullying. So Miss Bev is here, filled with love to all of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for always supporting. Continue to watch the videos, guys. Share the videos and smash that thumbs up button. And I just thank you and appreciate all of you all the time. So again, this is the girl Miss Bev with another video on this Thursday, and I hope that you enjoy it and that you will leave me some comments this time. Leave me some comments, guys. Leave me some comments. Leave me some comments, please. So thank you, guys, for your support through the years, and we'll continue onward and upwards. Again, if there's something you want me to research and talk about, let me know. If it has to do with returning residents, let me know. Again, if you're buying property, remember, guys, know what you're buying. Know what you're buying, so that when you build your beautiful home, it doesn't get washed away with water or filled with debris, or your nice grass, when you plant it, you don't wake up and find, say, we have heavy rains and the whole thing flood out, and now you have all these trap marks in your yard. Because water cuts through things. Water, if it destroys the concrete out there that you drive on, the asphalt, it will also cut through the regular landscape in your home. So just be careful. Bye.